Hello everybody, watching Straight Douchski back with another video, and today is one of the most exciting videos I'm doing. Just today, the developers stream of Dead by Daylight happened, and they released the perks and the power of the two survivors and the killer. And yes, each survivor has their own 3 perks. There's a total of 9 perks added into this DLC. And without any further ado, let's get into the killer's power right away. The Demogorgon's power is portals, basically. He gets to place portals down wherever he goes, kind of like the Hag, except it's different. You can only see the portals if you are standing on another portal. You can see him if you're running around and stuff, but once you stand on him, you can see the auras of all the other portals where you are. And if you want to, you can dig a little and go straight to another portal. But your screen goes black for a second, except if there are survivors around the portal you're going to, you can sense them, and you see their little red flashing thing. You get the killer's instinct when you come out of the portal. And you can see them, chase them, and down them and hook them, and that's a pretty good power, I guess, for this killer. But now, since we got the killer's power out of the way, let's talk about his 3 new perks. And the first one is Surge. For when you put a survivor into the dying state with your basic attack, which his basic attack is now just his hand, all generators in a 32-meter radius instantly explode and regress. This applies an additional regression of 12%, but this perk can only be triggered once every 60, 50, or 40 seconds. That perk is good. We don't know if it works with Pop Goes the Weasel, which it probably won't, since when you hit a survivor, that won't work with it at all, because all the hooks in the area is going to be near the generators, and then all the generators in the area that you hit the survivor by, they're just instantly going to be regressed. That's not going to work with Pop Goes the Weasel at all, but I might go with some other ones. Maybe Ghostface new one, when every time you pick up a survivor, each generator that's not being worked on gets cut off. So not only is it being regressed, but survivors can't do anything about it. But that's enough of that perk. Let's go to the next one, which is Cruel Confinement. I think that's how you say it. Every time a generator is done, all windows and vaults locations are blocked for all survivors for the next 25, 30, or 35 seconds. And also, you see the aura of the vault locations blocked by by this perk. And the next perk is Mind Breaker. This sounds awesome. While you're repairing generators with less than 50% repair progression, survivors are afflicted by the exhausted status effect, so they can get exhausted while doing generators now. And also, any exhausted effect timer on a survivor already is stopped until after 1, 2, or 3 seconds after the survivor stops repairing, or gets past 50% repair progression. The Demogorgon so far sounds amazing. He's gonna be fun to play as, hopefully. Hopefully they don't make too many changes to him, because I like how these perks sound. But now let's talk about the 2 survivors and their perks, Steve's and Nancy's. Let's start off with Steve's. Steve's first one is called Babysitter. When you unhook a survivor, the unhooked survivor leaves no scratch marks or blood trail for the next 4, 6, or 8 seconds. You see the killer's aura, and the killer sees your aura for the next 4 seconds. Now, this doesn't work for you. It's kind of like borrowed time. But borrowed time can work for you. The unhooked survivor, it's if you are unhooking the survivor, they leave no scratch marks or anything. You, on the other hand, do still. So don't run with him if that's what's happening. And anyway, the killer can see your aura. They basically get an object obsession thing for 4 seconds. So he'll know where you are for 4 seconds, and when those 4 seconds up, he can't see you anymore. Babysitter is like a support perk. Goes with someone else. Helps someone else. Doesn't help you at all. Actually kind of screws you because the killer can see you. But the next one is called camaraderie. Yeah. While on the hook and reaching the struggle phase, the perk activates. While this perk is activated, which I wanted this a perk for a long time, if at any time a survivor comes within a 16-meter range from you, from your hook, the struggle phase timer is paused for 10, 12, or 14 seconds. Now, this could counter face campers for a few reasons. If you're playing Survive with friends, and the killer is face camping you, and the survivor is 16 meters away from you, your friend is, all they had to do is just go 17 meters away, come back 16 meters away. It'll pause for 10, 12, 14 seconds over and over again while you're in the struggle phase. And they can keep doing that until the killer's like, what the heck is happening? Is it a glitch? Walks away, and then you get saved. That is cool. That, or you can just go with borrowed time deliverance, and as soon as it's about to, you can try doing that borrowed time deliverance thing, where it counters face campers, but if the camper still gets you, you still get time, the struggle and everything, which, that's gonna be amazing. But the last perk for Steve is called Second Wind. When you fully heal one state of another survivor, the next time you get unhooked, you get the broken status effect. Doesn't sound good, does it? But while outside the terror radius of the killer, the perk passively heals you to 100% over the duration of 24 seconds, 22 seconds, or 20 seconds. Once fully healed or down before you can get healed, the perk deactivates and you lose the broken status effect and you're fully healed with no one helping you. Now that sounds cool. Now that's all for Steve Harrington's perks and his 3 perks. Now let's get on to Nancy's 3 perks. Nancy's perks, the first one, is called Better Together. The aura of the generator you are working on is shown to the other survivors that are 32 meters away from you. If the killer downs a survivor while you are repairing a generator, all auras of other survivors are revealed to you for 8, 9, or 10 seconds. Now that doesn't seem too helpful for you when the survivor gets downed, unless they're all right there. But it does help other survivors come to you. It's kind of like Bond. You can see them, but they can't see you. And that generator lets them know that you're there. They can help you. Gets you closer to your teammates. Better Together is probably one of those perks that's probably never going to be used, honestly. It's not all too good unless you're doing like a very team build perk build. But other than that, it's not good at all. Fixated, though, which is her next perk, this one is better. Or at least supposed to be for new players and really advanced players. Fixated, when, you can see your own scratch marks at all times. At the beginning of the game, at the end of the game. It's amazing. You see basically what the killer sees. And also, while injured, you walk, not run, because people thought this might be run. It's walk. You walk 10, 15, or 20% faster than normal. Which, that's just basically going to help people juke the killer. honestly, because walk 10, 15, 20% faster. Wow, that's gonna be amazing. The only thing that will go good with that actually is probably urban evasion. You can still crouch and walk faster, basically, because you crouch the same speed, and yeah, you crouch and still go the same speed as you're walking. So that could go with it. But the next perk, this one I really like. It's the last perk that's being added to the game. It is inner strength. This perk is amazing because it actually rewards you for cleansing a totem. Each time you cleanse a totem, inner strength activates. And if you are injured and you get into a locker, and if you're in the locker for 10, 9, or 8 seconds, when you come out of that locker, you come out fully healed. That sounds amazing, doesn't it? Fully healed. That means you don't have to have anybody else. It's twice as fast. I would say if you want to run this, I say run it with Quick and Quiet, Calm Spirit, or actually not Calm Spirit, Iron Will, and what's that one perk called? Oh yeah, Lightweight. You can run and minus 3 seconds of your scratch marks. Iron Will, no noise, pain, or anything from when you're in the locker, and Quick and Quiet so you can rush vault in there and the killer won't know that you went in there. The only perk I say really counters this is the Iron Maiden, I'm pretty sure it is. Where when they come out, they get a locker, they get an explode status effect for a minute. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Except the last thing I forgot to mention. The map. The map looks so awesome. There's even a part where you basically jump off to and land. It looks amazing. There's 2 stories to it. There's one generator that always spawns in the same place, but no one wants to go to it. Because there's a one-man gen facing a door. Just a door. That's the entrance. No one wants to get near that thing. Like, maybe if you have to. But other than that, you really don't want to do it. It's going to take a decent long time. The only thing I say is the killer's going to have some time to get up there. Especially depending what killer it is. But yeah, once the killer sees you, you're trapped in there unless there's a vault or a hole down there. It's a mixture of the game mixed with Lambkin Lane also. The game indoors and everything has some holes and stuff. And also Lambkin Lane because you can also tell if there's a generator nearby you because lights will flicker on and off like the houses in Dead by Daylight. Now, but that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. Subscribe also. Please subscribe also. And I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.